I gotta keep it low.
But you know what, low key, that's a good thing because you don't spend so much money on liquor.
Wow.
You feel me?
Because niggas be, boy, having to keep it going.
You got to chase it then, shit.
All right.
Shit.
Welcome to the first episode.
That's it.
Yeah. It's your boy, CeeTheWorld.
Wow.
Chilling with the family. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Everybody introduce yourself. Y'all know what it is.
Yeah, man. It's Blue. What it do?
Oh, yeah, man. You know, Laura Rio.
Yeah, this Marlon. Y'all got cool nicknames and shit.
Formerly known as Playboy, extraordinaire.
Playboy, yeah, right. Yeah. Nigga, you had the coolest nickname since Shawty. Man, fuck you talking about?
He ain't been Playboy in a long time, man.
I know. We'll just go as play that shit. Yeah. Multifaceted. I don't want to be Playboy no more. I'm grown as hell. I'm old ass man.
I called this nigga Playboy in front of somebody. That nigga told me, like, don't call me that shit. I was like, damn, okay.
Never escaped that shit.
Hell no.
Hell no.
All right, man. It feels good to be back for the first time. Feels good to be back. Today, we got a couple things to talk about, man. First thing first, you know what I'm saying? I'm just happy I'm in here with my family, man. My brothers, I love y'all, you know, cousins and brothers, we in here, you know. It's been a long time coming, you know. So we finally got this thing off the ground. Shout out Laura Rio. Shout out Blue. You know what I'm saying? They came through in the clutch. I said I want to get this podcast done, you know, and we here. You know what I'm saying? I was talking to Play and he was just like, you know, He's like, Blue meant for this shit. He's like, I always just thought, man, if I would have kept Play TV going, yeah, shout out Play TV, man. That's what we started at. Yeah, we started Play TV, man. It's crazy to say it was about 20 years ago.
Damn.
It was 20 years ago. I was 15.
Damn.
That wasn't that long.
I was a freshman.
Hell no.
I was a freshman,
Yeah,
bro.
niggas old, man.
You got to think about it, bro. When I was rapping, I was a freshman.
No, yeah, you was, but
bro.
it was after I got out of high school. So I took TV production my senior
It started
year.
in high school.
Yeah, I did TV production in my senior year.
But you was a senior when I was a freshman.
Nah, you was a sophomore.
You old as fuck.
That's crazy. Man. Stop my lot.
No, okay. You was a junior when I was a freshman. But yeah, you was a junior when I was a freshman. Because when you graduated,
oh, maybe I did that shit junior year.
Yeah, you did it junior year.
Did that shit junior year.
Because remember, Ivan, everybody we was kicking with. You was kicking with a lot of niggas from where the fuck they went to school at? Rich Park, Rich South or something, or some one of those.
They was at Rich Central or something.
Rich Central, okay. One of them rich schools. One of them schools where kids grew up in mansions and shit.
Yeah, we had Thornton.
Yeah.
You know,
say Thornton Township.
It was good times though, I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? That's when I thought my nigga Lord went to TF North. He did not go to North.
You didn't go to North?
Hell no. I was just always
he was just there when we got out of school.
When I went to school in Ohio, you know, but I dropped out early. And I came back to Illinois. And I was just always around the North motherfuckers. Because that's what all the guys, you know, I'm from Shrum. You know what I'm talking about? I'm from side. You dig what I'm saying? So when they came, everybody at North, shit. I'm at every game. You know what I'm talking about? Motherfuckers seeing me. Trust me, motherfuckers squad went to North.
I swear. Till recently, he just told me within the last 2 years, like, nigga, I didn't go to North. And I was just like, damn, like, it hit me. And that's when I was like, Lord made so much more sense. That nigga's like, I went to school that whole time. And I was just like, damn. I thought you went to school with us and you more successful than a lot of niggas who went to college and graduated.
Oh, yes, most definitely.
Yeah, I got niggas asking me right now, like, how can I get in the industry? And I'm like, I don't know. I didn't go to school for this.
Hey, nah, I swear, motherfuckers ask me all the time, man.
Yeah.
Hell no.
So yeah, shout out my brothers, man. We definitely it's been a long time coming. You know what I'm saying? I remember y'all interviewing girls in the backseat of cars on Play TV. Yeah.
She doing good right now too, though, the whole time.
We not saying no names.
You don't want to talk about that.
Hey, listen. It's a lot. It was a lot of successful people that we came up with. Let's just say that though. Like, you know, we blessed.
Very successful.
Nah, that started. I ain't seen them videos. You know, I was
they still on Facebook.
Yeah, they still on Facebook.
Facebook.
Hey, man, I'm gonna have to check that out.
She was making
Can I curse on that?
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Do what you want. We got Patreon. We got YouTube. We putting this on every platform,
Every
and then you can
platform.
beep it out on Instagram, whatever, you know.
Yeah.
So
I'm a cursor.
Hey.
My shit hidden. My shit hidden right now.
Hey, you know what? That's what I hate about
pull your
the
mic up a little
privacy
bit, bro.
screen. Like I don't know, like if my phone ringing or not no more.
He said,
You know what I'm saying? Like you know how you be laying there, or whatever. You be like, let me see what time it is. I'm like, damn, I gotta pick my shit up. I gotta pick it up now. Yeah.
hey, Blue, pull your mic up a little closer
this?
to you. Yeah, or you could just there
Can
you
you
go.
hear me now?
Or sit it up a little bit.
I just don't like it in my face.
Oh,
No.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm
say
saying.
that's exactly
Okay.
what he's
That's
saying.
the thing.
What he talking about?
old traumas is
thing.
coming back.
Oh shit.
We in there.
Ooh,
We
that was a
gonna get
motherfucking bucket.
All right, so we also in here watching the game, guys. That's why if you see everybody staring off, not looking at the camera.
Shout out to Cooper Flag.
Yeah, we watching
to
Duke
give me some money
versus
and shit.
Houston in the Final Four.
Cooper Flag. We watching Cooper Flag. We ain't watching.
Yeah.
We watching Cooper Flag.
So Kanye has released some artwork from his it's a new album or something.
Yeah, he been doing a lot of shit, man. With the black KKK shit,
KKK shit.
the swastika on this motherfucking building. You seen that shit?
No, I ain't see that shit.
I
Man,
heard
the
he
man
did
had a
some
swastika on the building. Like I thought somebody came by and and did it to his shit, but he the nigga that had it up.
Yeah.
And then somebody came by, and then they did something over the swastika and shit like that. But I don't know. I mean, I knew it was promotion for something.
What do y'all think about that?
It's promotion. That's
I think it's all just promotion, man. Every time there's something coming up for him, he gon' do some weird wild out shit. I think something wrong with him mentally.
I don't think nothing. Honestly, I don't think nothing's
He's not
wrong with
well.
Kanye.
The brother's not well.
Oh
He ain't like.
He not well. But I feel like he tried to do like, attention grabbing shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? He do what he got to do to get his shit out there. Like because whenever he on camera, you got to watch it. Because you don't know what the fuck he gonna do.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? You don't know what he gonna say. You don't know what he gonna do. And it's like, that's promotion shit.
See, I
So get the
think
shit out there.
I think it's all promotion. But like I put like this, like with the shit with Dave Chappelle, how he ain't take the money and then he went off to Africa and they was
Everybody
saying
called
that-
him crazy.
Yeah, he was a crackhead and all this shit. And then he came back and told
yeah,
us,
he came
like,
back
yeah,
swole.
nigga.
He came back in shape. And
Yeah, he like, yeah, nigga, they stole me. If I don't take this money, motherfuckers gonna, be saying I'm a crackhead by the time whoop the bam. And
that's
come
what
on,
happened.
man, all this shit with Kanye, I mean, I know he gotta see. I feel
Kanye
like
really
this.
is going through some shit.
Nah. I feel like he going through some shit, but he cut off from the masses. Like, what I'm talking about, part from like the mass bars on promotion wise. Ain't nobody right there to market Kanye. So what Kanye got to do? He got to be outrageous. You know what I'm talking about? He got to be out. It's gonna market itself, nigga. You know what I'm talking about?
That's free press.
From the free.
It's free press.
And what they say? Ain't no such thing as bad publicity.
Yeah, no such thing.
Yeah, but I feel like the way he go about it is a little outrageous sometimes. And don't get me wrong, we know a lot of people who's had mental problems and just and honestly, mental, like, all right, let's talk about mental health. We went to school with a lot of people who's not mentally well. You know what I mean? And we seen the change. And a lot of times, you're around people who kind of laugh at it and we make jokes about it and we kind of we band-aid it. You know what I mean? We be
know
like,
what it
"It's
used to
okay."
be? It'd be like, damn, I heard bro got laced.
Yeah.
But he probably didn't get laced.
He probably didn't get laced.
His mental shit probably caught up with him.
I don't know though. I feel like
You feel like they damn near
I feel
did.
like a little strand or something. Somebody done sprayed something, and it pushed
Connected,
yeah,
shit like that.
Everybody a
Nah,
little
for real.
off anyway. I feel like
We also in that era where people do drugs like pills and
Yeah,
all, like, you know what I mean? Like,
changing their whole chemical.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah,
Shut up,
and
you know what I'm talking about?
that'll mess with you.
But in the black community, man, mental health, especially with men, like that shit's so taboo. Like motherfuckers don't be really.
Yeah.
They be like we was like brought up like to we good, shake that shit off. We gonna like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna shake that shit off. I'm be alright. I'll be alright. Don't really tell people. Don't really talk to people. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm fortunate enough to have like a group of friends like I can talk to. Like, you know what I'm saying? A group of friends I can talk to, and then I got a couple people, like even fewer, that I can talk to. Like, we're like when I'm dealing with some shit. A lot of people ain't got that, bro. And like I feel like you gotta if you ain't grabbing a hold of your shit, like this world is crazy. Life is crazy in itself.
Yeah,
It'll really fuck you up. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you ain't really grounded in yourself, like that shit'll fuck you up, man. Like, and I think a lot of people don't have that shit. A lot of people don't really know it's okay to go to therapy.
Oh, really?
It's okay to, like, you know what I'm saying? It's okay
Take
to
care of them little problems you
shit.
got.
It's
Yeah.
okay to deal.
I hit Marlon up the other day. He texts back, I'm in therapy. I was like, this
bullshit.
nigga's rich.
Hey,
What the fuck? You
Shit
paying
like
somebody to
that.
listen to you? Like,
Like,
hey, wait though. So like,
the fuck?
even with that shit though, even still like no. So I'll take my son to therapy and shit. You know, Greek therapy and all that. But like, even he told me in Greek therapy, he told me like, I think you need to see somebody too. You need to talk to somebody. Like, and I'm just like, damn, like, I really
your
do.
son told you that?
Yeah, my son told me that shit.
That's deep.
And I'm like, shit, I know, but I'm like, I told his ass like, I know I do, but I need to make sure that you're okay first.
right.
If your son telling you something, he trying to tell you
Yeah,
something, bro.
but I'm saying like,
I know if EJ looked at me and was like, "Daddy, you need to take some shit too," like,
yeah,
bro, that's deep. I ain't gonna lie.
That shit hit
He,
different.
my son, he a little goofy, you know what I'm saying? He be playing around and shit, but when he really talking to your ass, he really tell your ass like on some real, real stuff. Like I be like, dang, like
He probably understood some shit in one of them meetings.
he understands a lot of things.
And knew like, damn, this dad could use this. You know
I
what
ain't
I'm
gonna lie,
saying?
he play all day, but Playboy look at him and he get serious. He be like, he was playing. Every time I see him, he be looking at me like, "What up, fuck, nigga?" I swear to God, every time I see him, I be like, "What's good?" He don't say. He just look at Playboy and be like, "Why is this nigga talking to me?" And Playboy be like, "This your cousin, man. You don't remember him?" He be like, "What cousin?
Shit.
Where you come from?"
Hey, we was out to eat the other day. Yeah. My cousin came. She worked there. She a waitress. She hugged me. She's like, "Oh, hey, cuz," you know. He like, who is she? Who is she? Why she hug you?
He
But you know what I'm saying? But it was because you know what I'm saying? Like, guy was like on some like, hey, I ain't never had no waitress come and hug me. What type of pool you got here? You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, bro, that's
my cousin.
That's family. Yeah.
He don't go for that cousin shit for sure. He be like, who? No, literally, I used to cut his hair when he was younger, and I'd be like, boy, I remember you when you was like, he'd be like, no, I don't know you. Like, and it's funny because I used to do that when I was young, and now I'm old, and now it feels so weird to be on the other. It's so weird, bro. We on the other end of that shit where we be like, boy, I remember. It's just like when y'all see EJ when he get older, y'all gonna be like, boy, I remember, and he gonna be looking like,
don't remember. Like, nigga, I was right there.
You remember we went to skating and shit? No.
Say, don't remember you.
Hey, but I be fighting the urge to do that for little kids and shit. Like, you don't remember me? I don't want to do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to force it. Cause I know when I was a little kid, they're like, yeah, I need to change your diaper. I'm like, that's creepy.
Yo, weird ass
Don't tell nobody else.
Yeah.
that is true. It's weird being on this other end though. But we out. Hey, listen, just to say, you was filming that shit about 20 years ago. It sound crazy, but we still young.
Yeah.
It just goes to show you we've been doing this media shit for a very long time. From me doing studio sessions in She Basement with you and Low and bro.
What was that shit called? What we had Royal Mafia. That's what we ended up linking into. Royal Mafia.
That's the crazy part because our side linked with they side.
Okay.
And then it was like gangs everywhere. Yeah. All rap groups turn to gangs. I don't know why. It was just like that. And then it's crazy you just brought that up. Play, you didn't forget about that. Like when we linked up with everybody and shit, bro. Hey, Play TV was starting beefs throughout the hood. I swear to God. He recorded everything.
Everybody beefing.
Everybody. Hey, bro, niggas. Because then, you know, we all used to be drinking like we doing that. Shit ain't much change. Today is the first day for the podcast, but me and Lord is also working on our first feature film. So, it's a lot of shit that's in play right now. You know what I'm saying? So it all started a long time ago, but this is like the step towards it. Like obviously podcast is really popular right now, right? It's blowing up. Everybody doing their thing. The crazy thing is Kodak just told me Joe Budden was doing podcasts. No, matter of fact, that was you.
Me,
Yeah. Playboy told me this. The other day he was just like, I got the idea from Joe Budden doing a podcast. I'm like, Joe Budden was doing podcasts back then? He's like, yeah, that's when I started doing Play TV. He said Joe Budden used to be walking around talking to people, and I never knew that. All I know is pump it up. That's all I know is of Joe
Just
Budden.
Blaze looking
That's all I ever known of Joe Budden. So when he told me this nigga had a podcast years ago, I was damn near like, damn, like I thought this nigga just started doing this because his career.
Definitely never do.
No. So wait. So
Definitely
like,
never
so
do.
then like, so Play TV 20. Let's say Play TV 20 years ago, right?
Mm-hmm.
Joe Budden had Joe Budden TV type shit 20 years ago on YouTube,
Damn, no,
and I just watched the shit like,
Yeah.
he could really rap. Pump It Up was like on some like marketing, like let me put it
Nah,
up.
man,
type shit.
sure,
Like,
I
put on
yeah.
music.
I mean,
you
I don't
feel me. Like
I don't,
that should have moved.
Listen, I don't know that for sure.
He
This
was
is
on
a-
Slaughterhouse.
He's on Slaughterhouse.
Okay.
All
Come
them
on,
niggas can
man.
rap.
Yeah, all them niggas can rap. We knew that.
Like,
If Eminem got you around,
Let's
nigga,
just-
your
like,
ass can
he
rap.
really
Fuck you
rap.
talking
Let's
For
just say
real.
this. I am not gonna speak on that.
I won't speak on.
I won't speak.
Put on real music too, boy. Your ass gonna be like, okay.
To beat my ass.
Listen.
All right, next time y'all my car, I'm gonna put on music. I'm gonna put on some Joe Budden.
Hey, listen, I can rap. I can speak for myself, but I've never listened to Joe Budden.
I mean, yeah, I ain't
Name
saying
a Joe
I'm
Budden song.
I ain't saying I'm listening to
Name
Joe
a
Budden.
Joe Budden song other than Pump It Up.
But
Cloud.
I done heard some
You say what?
ciphers.
Black Cloud.
You
Put
a
on
real
Black
light.
Cloud right
You a
now.
real light skinned nigga.
You're a real
Yeah.
fan of that nigga. That shit
But
crazy.
okay, but back to the story though.
Wow.
So you know what I'm saying? So he's just like walking
hey.
around. He always has some fine ass girls. All his females was fine as hell.
Who? Joe Budden?
Hell
Yeah. Okay. I'll
So I'm
agree
watching the
with
little
that.
Joe Budden TV
Yeah.
shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, like I can just buy a camera, I do the same shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I record
That's
my
what you-
friends.
hey,
da-da.
That's crazy. That's where you got the idea from because that's all Playboy did.
I just recorded.
He just recorded, and then I ain't gonna lie.
He recorded
Before he ever did Play TV, I never forget. Sus got the G6. She got the G6. You remember when Pontiac had the G6s back in the day? It was a brand new G6.
the drop top,
The
G.
drop
hard top drop
Oh
top.
my God.
Yeah.
When I tell you, bro, through the whole city. Through the whole fucking city. That summer was crazy, bro. Like, I went with Playboy. He would just take the car. We would drive through the whole city and just pull up on random females. And it was like, you know how like nowadays you can't just pull up on a girl and kick it with them right in and there. They be like, you take my number down, I'll get up with you
Right,
later.
right.
Back then you could meet a girl and you kicking it with them the same day. Yeah, I got some friends, they trying. Drop top G6. I don't even know what year this was, nigga. Honestly, I had to be a freshman.
I remember the G6 feeling. I remember.
Yes, bro. And when I
Niggas know
tell
that.
you, bro, that was the most. That was a very big time in my life, bro. You get what I'm saying? Like that was when I became. I was young C, but I became like I was young C, like bro. Like people was like, okay, yeah, you it. Cause I ain't gonna lie, when I went to high school, bro, I had anxiety. Oh my God, like.
Anxiety for what?
Bro, you go from like Wentworth, you go from like, from middle school to being around like you wasn't really around like older kids in Wentworth. Like the only niggas that looked at old was like Teron and artists. Y'all know Rome, like art. Those was the only niggas that looked at grown, right? And then I went to high school and everybody looked at grown. You know, you go from like some niggas looked like they was 20 years old. You know what I'm saying? So
Damn.
it was like I had anxiety, but it was like I'm not gonna lie. Bro, Playboy made high school so easy for me. Because it was like when I got there, like, I didn't have a name. People called me Marlon Cousin. They was like, are you Marlon Cousin? So I didn't have a name when I first got to high school, and that was perfectly fine with me. I was Marlon Cousin, whatever. And then I started dating, you know who, right? And they would call me her boyfriend. They would be like, okay, you either Marlon Cousin or you know. Yeah. So I didn't have a name. But then when people started figuring out I did music, changed. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to,
Talent show.
Talent show. Yep.
You feel me?
Yep.
Good old TL from North Auditorium.
You know what's so crazy? I was such a nerd. I put the talent show together. It was like, I was part of that committee.
Damn.
I put the talent show
Who does
together.
that?
Yeah, I know. Right?
What fucking group does that? Like,
Is that
Shout out
production?
No, shout out Mr. Spesky.
Yeah.
Yeah, he changed my life forever. I'm still a cameraman. I filmed multiple reality TV shows. I mean,
He passed, right?
I can't speak on that.
He's over T Production, right? Yeah, he passed. Yeah, he passed.
I was doing a lot of wild shit back in the day in that class.
Bro, he used to
I
let.
left.
Hey, no bullshit. Hey, so Blue, you graduated what year?
I graduated 05.
05.
I gotta go
Okay, Blue is the oldest nigga on the
I am.
podcast.
That's crazy.
It is not me.
Shout out to the 05.
I thought it was Playboy. Okay.
Shout out to the 05.
So I look older.
Yeah.
It's the gray hair. I've been stressed out.
Hey, no, it's you know what it is though. I looked at Blue the other day. First of all, I used to cut all y'all niggas hair, bro.
Yes.
Everybody here, I was the barber. I looked at Blue the other day. And I said, "Is your lining the same from like when high school? This nigga lining hasn't went back."
Nah.
God bless me.
God bless.
God has looked out for this nigga.
God bless.
Cause y'all don't
Niggas
know,
is
like,
wild.
you know what I'm
Bless.
saying? Like, as a barber, I see linings go back before anybody.
Understood.
Stressful ass thing, though.
And I looked at him. I was like, "Nigga, is your lining the same from high school?" He said, "Yeah."
Hey, wait. So I remember my barber told me like he's like you can have it straight or I can push it. You know, he's like you can I can push it back and be straight, or your shit gonna be crooked. What you want to do? I was like, shit. God damn.
You gotta make life decisions.
I'm in the chat like,
Are we there now?
hey, I ain't gonna lie. A couple times it's like, you know what? Let's leave it crooked. Goddamn it, I need to save it. Goddamn.
Save as much as you
Say,
can.
I swear,
you already
shit.
know. Hey,
As
look.
much as you can.
I haven't been to a barber in years. I'll be in that I line my mustache and shit up, and I keep this shit how it is, man. That's the dread life, you know what I'm
Bro,
talking about?
I ain't gonna lie. I've been a barber for over, you know, I'm not to show my age. I've been cutting since I was 12, so we're not even gonna say how long I've been cutting hair. But I've always noticed when people grow their hair, I always tell them like, you shouldn't line it. You know, when they get braids and shit, I'm just like, you know, just keep it, do the GD
Yeah.
style and just get the braids straight from the fucking
That's what they call
root.
it, GD?
Yeah, I mean like old school GDs. Like, I mean like for real though. You gotta think about it. Like it was
GD's
it
gonna
was
be
a
in the
new.
comment like, no.
Look, I'm just saying though, cause like the whole getting braids and getting the lining with it, I never was with that, right? You know, because it was a phase. I seen a lot of people go through that. They'll get the braids and then they'll brush some baby hair. You have no baby hairs when you grown. Once you get to a certain age, you have no baby hair. So when you brushing shit down and you lining it, only thing you doing is pushing your lining back.
Pushing the fucking lining back.
Pushing your lining back. So I've been growing my hair out since 2020. My son was born in 2020. I have not got a lining up here. And this is why, because when I do cut my hair, I want my liner to be how it was when I started growing this shit. And when people got hair and you get your hair done, retwisted, braided, no matter what, it's tension. It's a lot of tension on your front lining. So last thing you want to do is cut that tension. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It gets tight, but it loosens up.
It's a whole fucking methodology to that shit.
Yeah, because everybody has a loose scalp. If you grab the top of somebody's head, it's skin, right?
Yeah.
And it's loose. So when you pull the hair back, that's why motherfuckers be looking like this after they get their hair braided. They be like,
Oh, shit.
you know, so I mean, y'all do what the fuck y'all want. Y'all want to get braids with linings, go ahead. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can be Allen Iverson all fucking day. But this is why niggas didn't get liners when they had braids. They would get it braided from the fucking the root of their hair is because that was the best way to go about it.
And know how niggas fucking themselves up? Niggas be having them double liners. Like I used to have the little double liner.
Yeah.
You have a double line?
Have a fade and dread.
See, yeah, the fade and what's the
dread,
name?
yeah.
Like, you know, it was faded in the front.
situation.
Yeah, I ain't had a double line on. Hey, nah, hey. But like that's what that shit started from the double line. And niggas started getting them double lines. Then they was like, nah, niggas ain't doing the two lines, so they just gonna fade it down in the front. Nigga, I just go to the barber. Like when your hair ain't done, you just go to the what's the name, have them just do your shit, or have them just give you a little line and shit. And you pimp off. You know what I'm talking about? Fuck it. I don't need my shit done. I'm fresh lining. You know what I'm talking about? You pushing your shit back.
Yeah.
I know motherfuckers with whole
Hey, I'm not even gonna
You
lie, bro.
dig?
For a long time, me and L when we seen niggas with dreads in Atlanta, we call it the Lil Rio. Bro, when we see a nigga with dreads and like the fade in the front, we be like, yeah, he got the Lil Rio.
Yeah, that's what I used to.
Yeah, that
I
was
grew
it.
all that shit back.
And then you know what? I remember when this nigga came, he came to like that moment that, you know, when niggas was getting older, he was like, I'm done with that shit. He was like, he literally was like, yeah, I'm growing my shit back. And I was just like, yeah, he's like, yeah, I ain't doing that shit no more. And it was like, the whole world was doing that at one point. Like niggas had the fade with the braid. It was crazy because it was like, I was a barber and I'm one of those barbers who say no. Niggas know. If you ever got your hair cut by me, I just say no to certain shit.
Yeah.
I just won't. Niggas would be like, hey, bro, you could put the 3 stripes in my... No.
Don't play yourself.
Hey, bro, you could put a design right here. I want this. No.
Don't play yourself.
And niggas be like, you the barber. How you gonna say no? Can you do it? Yes, I can do it. But no. Because honestly, I stopped cutting when cuts was fucking $20. So I could say no, nigga, no. For $20, I'm not doing nothing extra. You remember that? Cuts was... First of all, I cut this nigga when I was cutting y'all hair, it was $10.
Yeah.
And y'all never, and when it changed to 20, y'all never changed with it.
Niggas ain't want to
come. Why would we?
Why, hey, I was like, hey, you hear me?
Niggas never.
Unless you say something, I ain't gonna say something.
I did say, you know, but honestly though, I never really charged niggas. It was like niggas just tipped me. I never played. How I really ever charge you?
And that's what happened with C. C said, "Fuck it." He like, look, I ain't even gonna charge you niggas no more. But I'm only doing this shit on special occasions. Like, if it makes sense, bow. We I'm gonna whip you up, but hell nah, nigga.
You know why I stopped cutting though? I never forget.
Shout out to Bird.
Yeah, shout out to Bird. Yeah, he the only nigga that cut my hair. Like I've been cutting my hair since I was 12. This nigga cut my hair for a fashion show, and he was eating chicken wings and shit while he was cutting it.
That nigga had like diabetes.
Yo,
and some shit. Nigga was cutting your hair, be eating and all that type of shit.
But I had one of the freshest fucking cuts. One of the you remember that fashion show?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Hey, listen, this nigga Lord Rio just ordered food.
He ordered door.
Yes, he just ordered door. Ain't tell nobody.
Damn.
Hey,
ain't asked for.
I definitely
ain't asked for order.
It's a group order option, bro. Like we all could have paid.
That is crazy.
That's wild.
Hey, listen, I
thought you said something, huh?
Hey,
you changed.
I think I was thinking hard as hell.
That's crazy.
I love this podcast already. This is the type of shit that's happening.
Some hot honey shit. It was
hot honey. What?
It was hot something. I don't know what the fuck. From some shit in Hammond. Man, I'll go on DoorDash.
Oh, you was a Dave's hot chicken?
Look, this is what I do. I go on DoorDash.
Right.
I put the ratings on 4.8 or some shit, and then I find a restaurant that's good. My delivery was free. Fuck you talking about? I pay that membership. Fuck you talking about?
Hey, listen, maybe we should do a foodie segment because I'm not gonna lie, bro. I see Laura post some shit that be looking amazing.
Oh man,
wait, teach me.
Hey, y'all want the guru?
Hey,
we can definitely do some bullshit.
Boom, go to ratings.
Oh my
Slide that bitch all the way up.
How did you not know that? I ordered too much, so I knew that shit.
Hey, I swear, that's how
I never knew that.
I was ordering the same shit. I got tired. I'm like, man,
I be like,
let me just say this.
And you know what? It be like you get some badass delivery drivers and all that type of shit, boy. Where my milkshake at?
Hey, first of all, listen. When I be in restaurants, I see Uber Eats and DoorDash people coming up.
Sliding in.
I'm just be a buck, G. Last time I was in there, I seen a nigga. I was at this place called like Wings something. It's right off fucking Burnham in Sibley.
Wings Galore?
Wings Galore.
That shit good?
Yeah, that shit's fire. Honestly, they close at 10. Y'all want to go up there real quick? We go get
Man, I've been wanting to try that shit. I'm gonna post it on Facebook.
We can do a little interview. We can go up there right now. They gonna make our food. But listen, Playboy is a fucking rider. He down to do whatever. Blue will leave your ass in a minute. Let me tell you, this nigga Blue say, hey, I'm right behind you, bro. I'm following you to the club.
I will get tired.
I say, all right, I ain't see you behind me. He said, yeah, bro, I'm following you, bro. Yeah. He's like, I ain't behind you no more, but I got the address. I get to the club. This nigga Shaq say, hey, you talk to Blue? I said, let me call. I called this nigga 5 times. Now me and Shaq worried as fuck. Like, damn, like, man, make sure he all right. So the whole time we couldn't even enjoy ourselves because he like, man, just make sure Blue good, bro. The nigga just never. Then I called him next day. No fucking answer.
That's not true.
He called me back later in the afternoon. He said,
boy.
yeah, bro, I had to pull over yesterday, bro. I was fucked up. But he's the one who brought 1738 through the fucking crib. Matter of fact, I still have 1738 in the house.
1738.
You know, we tequila drinkers now. It's 2025. Black people was on a Don Julio Reposado wave. A couple years ago, it was Casamigos. And before that, it was all type of shit. You know,
I never switch up. Hennessy 1738. I never switch up.
Hey, wait.
Yeah, you wrong.
Crazy story though.
You wrong.
I know, but no, crazy shit like years ago and shit. I was with a nigga Dex. He was drunk and shit, right? He like, oh man, you know, I left some shit in the club. You know what I'm saying? Can you go grab my? I forgot what the fuck it was. It was like a little bag or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, little shit in there. He want to carry in his pockets, whatever. All right, cool. I go into my club. I come back out. That nigga is gone.
I love you.
Nah, yeah, fucking hell yeah, you left my ass, boy. And look, he left me, right? He left me, right? So I'm looking for his ass. And it was like 10 motherfuckers. It was a group of us. Everybody like, why the fuck did you leave him? You know he was under the influence. How dare you? Blah, blah. So you know how you be drunk, you know what I mean? Kicked out like, damn. Now I feel bad. It's like, damn, you right. I shouldn't. No, that wasn't 83. No, but I'm like, shit. I shouldn't have left this nigga. Come on, man. If I tell you who he's at, that's gonna narrow down the story.
Yeah.
I know I did. He said I need it.
No, we don't want to know where you was at, Play.
I moved around. Like he's like, oh, you can grab my bag. I left it in the club. Oh, I got you, bro. I go in there. I come back and he gone. Everybody cursing me out like, why the fuck you leave him? Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, shit. I'm drunk too. Shit.
That was 83 now?
No, we can cut this out the word, right? So, no, we was in Vegas, boy. Your ass want to get a bitch number. He's like, get that bitch number for me. Get that bitch number for me. Like, I got you, bro. I got that bitch number. I came back out to get some. That nigga he was gone. Everybody was like,
I remember that. Okay.
why the fuck you leave that nigga? You bogus as hell. Oh, what you mean?
Right. he sent me to go.
I was doing a good thing. I was doing a good deed. I was getting that bitch down for him.
Right.
Don't post this shit though, but you know what I'm saying?
You post that shit? That was Vegas. That was.
Hey,
All right.
play say what happens in Vegas, man.
You gotta set up a story and shit. We ain't gonna tell the true story, goddamn it.
Yeah, okay, let's do it.
All right, and in other news, all right. So listen, we got upcoming events in Chicago. Well, one of them in Chicago is the Generational Wealth Conference in Chicago, April 26th this year. Workshops and networking opportunities on wealth building strategies. And also, we have a Black Health Matters Spring 2025 Health Summit and Expo, April 12, 2025, focusing on health and wellness in the Black community. All right, Building Black Wealth Day is April 12th. All right, events in 100 cities focusing on home ownership, property investment, and business startups. All right, that sounds pretty dope.
We got our own something.
Yep. So we got to make sure, you guys got to go out April 12th and check out all the events for Building Black Wealth Day. I think that's going to be very beneficial for a lot of people and very, obviously good networking. You're going to meet people that you need to know. And
that's something we need to get into anyway. Getting older as we are, like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody got family, everybody got kids now. That's the goal, G. But Black wealth and like
generational wealth, yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? It's the reason why we do this shit, bro. Like, like you say, this EJ crib. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yep,
like,
I always say like that.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I do this shit for.
I did this for my son. Listen, last year, all right, quick backstory. I was homeless the end of 2024. And if anybody know me, they know I never needed a crib anyway. I travel for work. You know what I'm saying? I stay in hotels probably like 8 months out the year. And I never needed a crib, but I wanted my son to know stability. So I got a house. And obviously, y'all niggas been doing this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all kids older than mine. So, shout out to y'all. I've been watching Good Fathers my whole life. I've never been around no bum ass niggas. All my homies, all my brothers, all my family, they take care of their kids. So I've had the pleasure of watching y'all be fathers, and and not even just to our children, So we've been daddies for a long time.
Shit like that. Type shit.
I'm gonna just leave it at that. If you know, you know.
You know.
If you know, those that know.
Yeah, but. Yeah, I've watched us father a lot of. I watch us father a lot of.
If you know,
a lot of women. We definitely been fathers for a while now. And taking care of what we had to take care of. Yeah.
Hey, I just told this young lady earlier that I'm gonna make her call me daddy and shit. So you they're right. Shit.
Little tenderoni.
Yeah.
Wait.
Call me daddy.
How young? My mind's telling me no. Oh yeah.
Oh,
All right. Yeah, Kels did everything they said he did with Freeman.
Yeah, boy.
But was it his fault though?
I mean, listen, parents was
No, it's definitely-
parents
The
was
parents were
definitely
involved.
parents was definitely prostituting their kids.
It's
Yeah.
his fault.
We know,
And the
like,
parents'
you gotta
fault.
know that.
I know a lot of
that
chicks that was like when we was growing up, like.
Definitely
Come on,
pulling up
man.
to people high school.
Yes.
But I know chicks that's like, yeah, I'm finna go R. Kelly crib, blah
Finna
blah
be at
blah.
R. Kelly crib.
Yeah, we all was probably like, yeah, R. Kelly crib.
Oh, we was just at R. Kelly crib yesterday.
Yeah,
You was
yeah.
in where? With your young ass. Yeah, we was always in there. Yeah.
So how you compete with R. Kelly crib?
I was talking to a girl that was in
As a
high
shawty.
school.
What you talking about?
Goddamn grotto.
When we was in high school, I was talking to this girl.
Got a whole fucking
She was older than me.
Really?
And you know, y'all probably know who I'm talking about. We ain't gonna say no names on here.
Oh, yeah.
But I was talking to this girl. She was a senior when I was like a freshman or something. And she was like, you know, hey, I can't, you know, take you serious right now because I got a guy. You know, I'm talking to somebody. And I was like, oh, okay. And you know, and obviously she still was like fucking with me, but she wasn't like on some I can't take you serious like that type of shit. And you know, and she was very protective of herself. You know, she was like, if we do anything, you know, you got to use, you know, condom and stuff. And I'm like, all right, that's cool, you know. And then she told me one day, she was just like, yeah, like, you know, my guy, his name Robert. And I was just like,
I think I know exactly what you're talking about.
yeah, okay. But
Damn.
hey, but you know,
Just
the name
seconded.
Robert. Hey, Robert is a very common name, right?
Yes, sir.
I think I know
Yes, sir.
exactly.
And when she told me her name was, listen, but she was just telling me like if we ever do anything, she basically told me like my pussy belongs to him.
That's crazy.
You know what I mean? Like, hey, just imagine a woman tell you that, like, hey, like if I ever was to do anything with you,
That's
we would have to use, you know, protection.
That's
You're
definitely
in
groovy.
trouble.
He was definitely
You made it
groovy.
through that cup.
But listen though, hey,
Wait, y'all ain't never had no girl tell y'all that?
but listen, but she told me, hey,
Well,
listen, she was a senior though. How old is seniors? Like,
About 17, 18, yeah.
she told me about a drink that Robert makes called Sex in the Kitchen. And right then and there, it was like, just, you know what I'm saying? Like a light bulb went off. And I was like, wait a minute. I was like, Sex in the Kitchen. I was like, is Robert R. Kelly? And she was just like, yeah, I talked to R. Kelly. And you know, honestly, as a kid back then,
She
I
was
didn't.
low key throwing hints for you to be like, like,
bro.
yeah.
Can I say this though? I don't truly think she was throwing hints. She almost seemed embarrassed to tell me.
We got off camera. I wanna confirm if it's who I think it
Yeah,
is.
off camera. We
Off
can
camera.
confirm.
We're not gonna do that.
You-
Off
but
camera.
listen, no bullshit. I don't think she wanted to confirm because she really didn't want me. She just wanted me to know, like she wanted me to know, like, hey, I like you, but I'm fucking with somebody else.
Yes.
And and honestly though, I appreciated the honesty because I didn't want to fuck after no old ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like
I wanna fuck after R. Kelly.
You get what I'm
Not
saying?
after
It's
R.
like
Kelly.
it's like period. I'm not
That's
gonna
life
lie.
living.
I don't want to
First of
fuck
all, I don't
after
fuck-
any R&B fucking nigga who's going on tour around the world fucking bitches.
Yeah.
I don't want to fuck after nobody like that.
But
And this
did
is
you-
why I have
did-
problems with bitches nowadays.
did you
get
fuck
what I'm
her?
saying?
Did
For
you
the
fuck
same.
her?
Did I fuck? Yeah, protected.
I didn't want to fuck up. Did you
He's-
fuck up? Yes, I did.
But can I say this though?
I seen it. Got to
But
see it through, my boy.
She was very
shit.
adamant about, you know,
Got to
protecting
see
me,
it
protecting herself. But I'm pretty sure R. Kelly didn't protect her.
No, see, understood. R. Kelly was already, well, we ain't gonna allegedly grooming her. It's like, hey,
Allegedly.
you do anything out here, you better be protecting yourself. That's my pussy.
But that's the thing,
Like,
though. You know, it's been on record that R. Kelly has gave girls plenty of shit they couldn't get rid of. So let me just say this: shout out to her. She was very protective about me. You know what I mean? And probably because I was younger than her. So that's all that really mattered to me. You know what I mean? But yeah, honestly, man, you know, with these R&B singers though, ladies, y'all got to be careful. You know what I'm saying? Like, with these rappers and all these people travel, and I'm not gonna lie, I've dated a lot of women who's had a relationship with athletes. You know what I'm saying? Football players, NFL players, basketball players. These guys travel for work. Of course, yeah, they cheating. You know what I mean? They doing
Living
things
their
when they're out of
life,
town.
man.
So it's one of those things where you gotta protect yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody's gonna protect you. You gotta protect
That's all day
yourself.
long.
Hey.
For sure. That's any.
That's anybody.
That made
Yeah,
that made me think about That nigga,
out here, bro.
what's that nigga name? Anthony Edwards. He should have protected himself. But he doing this thing, man. You know.
Wait, you saw his shoes?
Huh?
He saw his shoes?
Oh, he got.
He got some shoes.
His custom shoes. He had it inbreaded too deep to pull out.
Get the.
That was on
That was
the.
real. I think I saw that on Twitter.
You lying.
Get
That
the
wasn't real.
fuck.
I
out
don't know. I ain't go
I
too
think
deep to
that
look
was
at
like
if it was real or not.
shit.
But that motherfucker on his shoes said too deep to pull out.
Oh.
And he a trolling ass. He a trolling ass motherfucker.
I mean, yeah, he. I ain't gonna look. I want to say he wild, but he raw. Like the man's. He finna pay what 18 years in one whop.
Oh, he paid. That was smart of him.
That's smart.
That's smart of him because he gonna make more money later on.
He gonna make more money. Them contracts come through.
He gonna make way more money coming
Baby.
on. She could got way more money than that shit.
Baby, you fumble that $1 million.
Is it confirmed he did that shit though? Like,
I don't know.
I think it was a question that he asked. You know what I'm talking about? Like it was they ain't gonna let him. They ain't gonna let that nigga be free like that, boy. Cause how y'all feel about that? You know, you fucking a little bit. You know, shit may happen. Maybe even the condom bust, or maybe you was just raw dogging the shit out of this bitch. Whatever the case may be.
I mean, but at the same time,
Whatever the case may be.
he told her like, yeah, I'm not trying to have that
like
kid.
I ain't trying to have that baby and shit.
Like, so if I tell you I ain't trying to have that baby, you had that baby, like that's tough.
this is what you
Yeah.
call it.
Yeah.
Somebody put that on there, gang.
I don't know, shit.
Cause that's like I seen the question like,
That shit ain't real.
oh okay.
You can see that shit on
Yeah, slightly. I ain't
That
gonna.
ain't real. I ain't. Look,
Nah.
I told you I ain't like deep dive into that
Yeah.
shit.
Look at the shoestring, man.
Yeah, but like the conversation, motherfucker, like a girl have a baby, right? Like she pregnant right now. Now you thirsty, you like, oh, I want a baby, I want the baby. She like, nah, my life ain't for that right now. I'ma abort that baby. I'ma adopt that baby. You dig what I'm saying? You don't got no control over that. But if you say the same thing, oh, matter of fact, or she can go drop that baby off at the fire department. She go put it's a little box right there, boop. You drop your little boop right there. Drop that little baby off. You can't do none of that. You dig what I'm saying? He couldn't be like, yeah, you
My
know,
thing is-
I want to drop my responsibilities at the motherfucking
My
fire
thing
department.
is, in that situation, bro, that shit's so dirty, bro. Everybody, I was talking to somebody, what was that, yesterday? She was a previous radio personality, but she was like, in that situation, everybody won but the baby.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Most
You know what I'm saying? When you think about this
motherfucking
shit,
definitely.
Everybody won but the baby. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's real. But I feel like this is mostly on Shorty. Like this, like the moment that man said, I don't want nothing to do with this. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna help you with this, baby. I don't want, like, you know what I'm saying? Da, 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 da. Like, she should, if she wanted to deal with that baby, okay, cool. Had the baby and realize that's what you got yourself into. If you're gonna get him for a check, then he got the bread. He gonna give you the bread.
Right.
But at the end of the day, like, think about your child. Like, your child ain't gonna have no fucking father. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
She knew that.
your child, and she don't give a fuck. And that's weird. That's some weird. It was some weird.
I've never heard of, like, I don't be on social media like that, but I've never really heard of her. But like, I know about Jada Waiter. I know that's Lil Baby mama, and Shawty is Lil Baby mama. I hear about Jada, but I don't hear about Shawty. There's something wrong with Shawty. You know what I'm talking about? She
But
ain't.
the thing is, like, it's like for you to push that shit through and see it through after dude adamantly was like, nah. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna have nothing to do with, like, that's real. Like, like you have a kid, bro. Like, the kid should be like you should be coming to that situation like, okay, this is like, even if y'all don't be together, like, you know what I'm saying, this motherfucker gonna be with me, like, he gonna be a father, like, you know what I'm saying, he gonna be a father at least, or she gonna be a mother at least, like, you know what I'm saying, even if we don't like be together,
Right.
Like that's optimal. Like you know what I'm saying? I feel like that shit important in today's society. But people nowadays, like motherfuckers, just really looking for a check. Like okay, if you, I'm gonna keep it, and I'm finna have this baby. You finna pay me this child support. Like you know what I'm saying? That's the way I'm gonna live my life. That shit weird, bro. That shit so weird. And don't give a fuck about what your kid feeling. Like you know what I'm saying? Like you ain't gonna give a fuck about if your kid want to see his day. Like where my daddy at?
And they gonna hold on to that shit. Like
Yeah.
Like I got family. I got my father 95.
Yeah.
I'm 37 right now. So like I got older brothers and all that type of shit. Like and like I can see it like in conversations and all that type of shit. Like I ain't gonna say my father was there. He wasn't there. But I'm saying like he was moving around. Like he had he was doing shit. But I can tell like, even conversations with they had. Like I grew up with my father. He wasn't around for them, but like. It affected them because he wasn't around for them.
Right.
And now like my father in the older age type shit. So I'm like, oh yeah, he having a birthday party, or he having this and that, I just come, they look at it as like shit. He wasn't around,
Right.
he wasn't doing this and
Right,
that.
fuck I'm coming for type
and,
shit.
and I see it in my father, like, cause I was around, he look at it like, damn, like, he feel it. He feel it now at a later age, like, damn.
Yeah.
And
I mean, shit. Personally, on some personal shit, like, shit. My dad had me when he was 19. My mom was 19. Like, you know what I'm saying? And he ended up getting married and had 2 other kids, and then had another baby. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he grew up with my brothers. Like, you know what I'm saying? So his relationship with me was totally different than theirs. Like, I feel that too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Growing up, I had to fucking like do some real life, like forgiving, like nigga, like you know what I'm saying? Because I'm resenting my brothers now over some shit they ain't got nothing to do with. Like, they love me, love my dirty drawers. I'm like, fuck you, little boy. Like you know what I'm saying? Like no bullshit. Like, I'm like, damn, G, like what I'm on with these, like these little boys look up to me, like you know what I'm saying? So like I had to fucking check myself for some shit like that. That shit weird, man. Like that you really forcibly putting children in the world in that type of situation. You don't know how it's going to affect them. You don't know what it's going to do to them. You don't know what the fuck, how it's going to affect their relationships with their kids or relationship with their women, relationship with all that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? That shit real. That shit real life traumatizing, G. And that shit fucked me up for a while, G. I was going through some shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was treating motherfuckers wrong. I was fucking up in relationships. I was, like, you know what I'm saying? I had to heal my fucking self before I'm like, I legit had a whole conversation with dude ass like, gee, I forgive you. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I had to tell his ass, like, some other shit, too. Like, fuck you, nigga. Like,
that's real shit, you know?
Me, nigga.
Yeah, I'm saying, like, even like, it's like, it be small shit. Like, you resent him, right? Yeah. Like, my brother, like, he 10 years older than me. Like, I don't know how old I was. Like, let's say I was like 17, 18, whatever. Like, we all go to my brother's crib, you know what I'm saying? Well, he sold weed. So he like, y'all want to roll up? We want to smoke? So I'm like, shit, yeah, I'm with my brother. You know what I'm saying? That's me and my sister with my brother. You know? Yeah, we gonna smoke and shit. We get back to the crib like after the weekend. My mother like, they already told me you smoke weed, and she's like, oh, look at y'all, like y'all ain't know better than who he is. Y'all doing the same type of shit. I'm like, damn, like, bro, like I thought I was comfortable, cool. Right. Like you snitching on me and shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm looking at your ass like, shit, what the fuck you on, bro? You know what I'm saying? I can't even be comfortable over there. But at an older age, and I see it now, because I'm looking like, damn, like I'm 10 years older than you.
Yeah.
No, you 10 years older than me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you 8 years older than my sister. Yeah. So you was at least 7 years old. They separated. Yeah. They started a whole new family. Yeah. So I already know, like, if it ain't your mother, if it's you gonna have resentment. You gonna look at motherfuckers like, damn,
it's different.
What you got, it I ain't got.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Even at the old age, I kicked his ass a couple weeks ago. He was on some like, and certain shit he say, it'd be like,
damn, what you be on?
What you on?
Like, what you on with me?
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I told his ass too. I'm like, bro, like they ain't got nothing to do with me. I was just born. Like,
Right, real shit.
like whatever our father did to you, like
Yeah.
Motherfuckers
I
really
get
for
it,
that
but at the
shit.
same time,
I
like
had a
don't
whole
put that shit
different
on
life
me.
with him, right?
Yeah.
Don't put that shit on me. I ain't do shit at all. I'm just born, nigga. I was a nut. I was the motherfucker nut. Shit.
That's a good point.
I could have been left on the sheet,
that
nigga.
shit, bro. That shit can really have long lasting
Yeah.
effects. I saw that
and
shit
they
coming.
do, bro.
I felt that shit coming, bro, and I'm grateful to God that I did.
That
and
you
I
accepted
fucking
it
seen
earlier,
That shit.
yeah.
I accepted that shit,
Yeah.
and I found my path on the way for me personally how to fucking get out of that shit. Trust me, it's still today. It still don't fuck like you know what I'm saying. It's still different. It feel weird, like but being a father, like that shit has helped too. Like you know what I'm saying. So, that shit will fuck you up, bro. And it will, and it'll be like a personal ass, like personal shit, and that you don't even fucking know that you're really doing it until you fucking sit back like, why the fuck I do that? Like, what's wrong with me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't come to grips with yourself, bro, that shit'll eat you up, man.
Well, even my another brother, from my mother's side, like on some just I don't forget what I don't know, New Year's or whatever day it was. He was drunk as hell. He was cursing me out like, man, your father here, my father ain't here. Blah blah blah. I'm like. Damn. Bro, I ain't got nothing to do with none of that shit. Damn. You my brother that I knew when I was growing up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if we gonna fight about it, let's just fight about it. Right. But like, don't bring that other shit to me. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, but y'all gotta understand though, like growing up with your parents in different times of their life, it's just like obviously we was immature when we was young.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I didn't
like
have
that.
my son in my 20s. I had him in my 30s.
That's true,
So
too.
it's like, you know, my father, he had me in his 30s. He had my brothers in his 20s. You know what I mean? So we got to see two different sides. Like the nigga that they talk about when they talk about my dad, I'm like, I didn't see that. My father was truly into God. He was a religious person by the time I was born. So I got a whole different view of the man he became, and they got a view of the man who he was, right?
Right.
So, I mean, they still have love for him, but we have two different outlooks, you know? So, I feel like we got to understand, like, because as men, we are a man ourselves, you know what I'm saying? We seeing the growth that we going through. You know what I mean? Like, Play don't even want to be called Playboy no more. You know what I'm saying? This nigga is Marlon. You know what I mean? Like,
I do a cold Medina. You know what I'm saying?
you know what I'm saying? But that's my point though. Like wholeheartedly, you no longer accept the immaturity.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like wholeheartedly, you accept the responsibility of being a man, and I'm proud of you. You know, but we can't forget where we came from.
Yeah, for sure.
And so when we look at our fathers, we just like them. You know what I mean? Like I know you niggas like to party. You know, at one point. You know what I'm saying? And you know,
real life.
you know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, just to see where we at now as fathers and family men, and we take care of our responsibilities, we got to remember where we came from, and we got to give grace. And that's the, you know, I was watching the Corey Holcomb. He got a podcast. Like,
Yeah, he do.
it's fucking trill, right? He say some crazy shit,
that's
right?
a
Some
wild
shit
boy
people
there.
scared to say.
Chi-town.
And exactly. And one of the guys on the podcast, he said, "You're not a real man till you know your mama full of shit." And I was like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, because a lot of niggas don't understand that being a man, and this is the thing. As a black man, we was taught our whole life, nobody cares. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you're a man. And boys ain't supposed to cry.
Yeah, toughen up, nigga.
Toughen up. You know, don't nobody want to hear that shit. So when they talk about like, yeah, that happened to you, okay, toughen up. You know what I'm saying? Like, so what? Like, you know, keep going. You're a man.
Right.
You're a man. So we was taught to not show emotions. A lot of people don't know how to deal with emotions. We are now in the phase in the world where, I mean, they may be a little too emotional. Like, you know what I mean? Like right now, since we were always taught to not deal with our emotions and to not have emotions, a lot of men don't know how to, they are emotionally unintelligent.
Understood.
So they don't know how to deal with emotions. And you got to think about it's been a generation after generation of men that didn't know how to deal with emotions. So it was like, you know, you have a child and you go through certain things with the woman, they would just kind of step back, right? Because they didn't know how to deal or just be vocal about how they feel.
Yeah.
We live in a time and a day and age where we speak on how we feel, right? And we talk to our kids. We like, hey, listen, even the way we deal with the mothers of our child, you know what I mean? It's like, it's very humbling. You know what I'm saying? And I'm proud to see the men that y'all became. I see the men that we are. Like we would go through hell, the fire for our children. I can't blame the men before us that didn't.
Yeah.
You know, because
can't blame 'em.
you know, it's just like they weren't I'm not gonna say they weren't built the same because they were solid. You know what I'm saying? They were strong, but they were taught what they were taught.
Yeah.
You know, a child is taught one thing, and whatever you're taught, that's what you're gonna act on. So I can't fault the men before us that was taught one thing and then they acted on it. So education is also, we have information at our fingertips. We're a lot more, we're what they say, you're woke. You know what I mean? I don't think that's a word to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody, I'm woke. Yeah, we're woke.
Yeah.
It's just technology is
more at your fingertips.
yeah, it's more at your fingertips, and so information is more at your fingertips, and you can learn more. But I feel like even in our generation, we was always taught to not speak on our emotions. You know what I'm saying? So even when I have a problem with somebody, I'd be like, surprise, I have feelings. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like
shit like that.
Like our generation, like I'm a little older than y'all, but like, nigga, we weren't allowed to speak on it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you try to tell your mama how you feeling, nigga, shut your ass up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, for real. Like, why you talking to me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
she a woman in the house trying to raise a man. That's her feeling like her role is.
even the thought of a woman raising a man does not make sense.
It makes sense.
You can't.
Hey, you know what? I was talking to this young lady.
Okay, there we go.
Well, she's older than me, but I'm gonna call her a young lady.
Yeah, you're not that young, brother.
Just a little bit older than you, but hey, no, but she was definitely telling me like, that she got divorced, you know what I'm saying, they separated, but she was like, after a certain couple of years, she is going to give her sons to the father because she felt like she can't raise a man.
I feel like
That's real shit.
I think that's a good point. I honestly don't believe a woman can raise a man, and this is why you got so many, bitch ass niggas out here right now.
You know what? I don't believe that.
I'm gonna just say this.
I really
though.
don't believe
a
that.
woman. Listen, a woman can't teach a man how to be a man, and this is why. Because a woman has never experienced the man experience in the world. It's like this. They have never stepped foot. It's like you have to literally live in a man's shoes to know how it is to
raise a good person.
Exactly. There we go.
Okay.
Thank you.
Raise a good person.
Okay.
Yeah.
But she can't teach a little boy how to be a man.
Okay. I will agree with that.
If she says everything the right way, that boy won't receive it in a way in which a man tells him the same exact thing. And I see this all the time. I coach Little League football from time to time. And I see this all the time. Single mothers bringing their kids, they teach them how to wear out the band. And I might say the smallest, like the littlest of things that these kids' mothers say all the time, and it don't resonate until I say it with my manly ass voice.
Shit like that.
In passing.
Yeah.
And it's just something like, look me in the eye. When a man talking to you, look him in the eye. Oh, my mama say it all the time. But never do it. But when I say it, it's done. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just
that.
something.
You see that?
I agree with that one. I agree with that. Yeah.
And you see it all the time when you talk to your kids.
Yeah,
Like,
I say one thing to my son and he
legit.
folds.
You
It's
see
like
it all the time when you talk to your kids. And when they talk to their mama and they do whatever with their mama and they come to you, Daddy said. Because Daddy said. Nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's different.
See, I got that told over the phone, you know what I'm talking about?
this can control a whole household over the phone.
Legit, bro. That shit's so wild. It's crazy to see.
A woman
but like,
can
I feel
raise
like
a
a
good
woman
person.
can raise a really good human being, and I feel like they can teach them things that even we can't teach them, right? Like, empathy and all
To
this
be
other
nurturing.
stuff. Nurturing and stuff
It's
like
important
that.
to have a woman in the household.
Have that balance.
Oh, yeah.
It's important to have that
But
balance.
also, that's why a lot of these niggas is always in their fifis.
Yeah.
They always in their feelings because they was raised by a woman.
But
when you see niggas out here overreacting, hitting on bitches, putting their hands on them and acting like a bitch,
That's true.
literally, literally having
What they
fucking
see,
tantrums and fits is because they watched their mother throw these same tantrums on niggas that they dated.
Under the act
The niggas that came in and out they life.
Let a motherfucker try me. Yeah.
Right.
And
You know
then
what I'm saying?
I wish I would let
so
a nigga try me.
They didn't
Like,
see the man experience. They seen the woman experience.
all right, but at the same point in time, it's a lot of women harder than men
This is true,
out
too.
here.
And it's also a lot of women who look like men but don't make them a man.
But I'm saying that's why I don't totally
See,
agree with that situation.
I'm gonna say this. A lot of females, like I got a female I fuck with. Like she feel like she hard. You know what I'm talking about? She's short as hell. She probably like 5'1". You dig what I'm saying? But if you teaching this hard shit to your what's name, you ain't teaching this man like, I bet. You step out in a situation, you know what I'm talking about? You might can't win. You know what I'm talking about? You gotta move around. Don't be right here like, oh nah, hell, I'ma stand my whop the bam. Now you done. Now I see bitches do that all the time. You dig what I'm saying? And they fighting 10, 20 bitches.
Yeah.
I don't do it. To let that boy be out there, he gonna get gone, boy. Thinking nah, motherfucker. Nah, you better tell that nigga move around. If it ain't your time, your ass, you can't move your ass the fuck around because it ain't about your pride.
Well,
bitches got more pride than a nigga.
But this is the thing. Women also feel like they don't need niggas. But this is what we gotta realize. If men didn't protect women, if men just decided to no longer protect, because this is the truth. This is a man's world, right? Like James Brown said, but it wouldn't be nothing without a girl.
Of course.
Right? But men also set a tone where when you walking down the street with your girl, she feels comfortable with you. Because men won't approach her. A nigga won't just walk up, snatch her purse, grab her ass.
She can turn her brain off.
Exactly. But when she's walking down the street without you, without a man. So if we see a woman getting attacked, we gonna intervene. Right? But just imagine a world where no man would intervene.
Slightly. Now I'm gonna tell you like this. Some motherfuckers might. I'll put it like this. Know what's fucked up about the world? Because it done got me into a point where I bet I see a man and a female fighting on the street. I could help that woman. I can go jump in that situation right now, help that woman. Folks could whip my ass. Folks could shoot me.
Shoot
You know what I'm talking about? Bop the band, like, you know what I'm talking about? And then shawty could be right there with folks the next day.
Yeah.
I mean, I think we've all been in situations like that where we've helped a woman.
Like you said, everybody been in situations like that. So motherfuckers know now that this is the situation. Like if you see a motherfucker on the street like that situation where shawty got smacked in the head with the brick, they say shawty was out there. She was doing all type of wild shit. She fucking with motherfuckers and this, that, and the other. And it's like, you got hit in the head with a brick. I can't save you now, baby. You been calling for this brick the whole night. You dig what I'm saying? Like, like for real. What you want me to do? Bro might hit me with a brick. I don't got time for that.
Calling for this brick is crazy.
That's crazy word.
Hey, I might be petty, but hey, nah, real shit. Cause it's like that's crazy.
I feel like women need men and men need women for sure. Like that balance is definitely needed. Like, you know what I'm saying? But it's so crazy because it's like a lot of women, they have a hard time like
bowing down,
knowing how to be a woman because they raised from like single mothers.
You gotta be the strong black woman.
They had to be.
Gotta be a strong black woman
in the house and provide and like you know what I'm saying.
I got a point for that one. Hold on, I'm gonna let you go finish.
Go ahead. No, this is a conversation.
I know y'all seen that video. Old girl said if you go to a woman family reunion, whatever, and there ain't no man in their life, you should run.
Yeah,
y'all saw that video?
I definitely did.
You saw that shit?
I'll see that
I'm
shit.
playing a video right now, bro.
I'll see that shit, but that made sense.
It makes a lot of sense.
It's a thing, man, because a lot of these, you know, and I always say this shit, bro. You can learn anything from anybody, right? You can learn. It's two type of learners. You can watch and do, or you can watch and fucking react. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, these motherfuckers did this, and I see how that life went. Y'all smacking that shit. That was a full bottle?
That was a full bottle.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I told his ass he got 5 bottles in the cabinet. He's like, no, I want to drink your shit.
We drink Playboy shit today.
Y'all see me carrying out a bottle in my pants.
Some Costco's.
Listen,
don't you got some Costco tequila in that motherfucker?
No, I got Casadoras, nigga. And I don't shop at Costco. I shop at Sam's.
Sam's, hey, same
shit. Costco card.
But I do have Sam's whiskey.
And you mixing that shit? What you want, bro?
Shout out to Costco.
What's this, man?
Drinks. I can't blame
He
him.
want me to drink this shit straight, nigga.
What's this? This some good shit. shit. I shouldn't be mixing. I should be taking all the Am I mixing the 1942? Like, am I wrong? I swear.
I ain't gonna lie, I ain't never had no headache or none of that shit after this shit. I be I wake up, I'm like, whoo, yeah.
Hey, so we went to a fucking bar in Chinatown, and they was high as fuck. Nigga, they charged us $10 for a beer.
Wait, I'm finna play the video. I'm playing the audio from that shit.
$10 for a beer?
$10 for a beer.
That's the cheapest shit in there.
It was the cheapest shit in
Clay
there.
said you had him in a rave last night.
Yeah, where the fuck was you at? You was at Veron spot?
Can we talk about the rave?
It was right down the street from Veron spot.
Oh, okay.
Can we talk about the rave you was at? What's up with the rave, gang?
No comment.
To break your back though?
Yeah,
No comment.
They definitely threw some shit in there. Like, I'm in a situation shit.
Oh,
So how the fuck that situation? Like, so I am a newly single man. I've been in a relationship, you know what I'm saying? For
Yeah, let's get into
15,
this
16
topic.
years.
Yeah, we gotta wrap this up.
So how does? And I was talking to I was talking to a chick. She's like, oh, you know, situationship, blah blah. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck that means, right? I'm like, do we fuck with each other? Or we not fuck with each other? Like, I don't. She's like, no, it's situationships now, blah blah blah. So what the fuck
Welcome
is
to the future, brother.
Basically, it's like
It's 2025.
it's the weirdest. Now I ain't gonna stunt because I just had to really have this like thought about it. It's raw, but it's weak as hell. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it's raw because
What, situationships?
Yeah, I'm. That's the thought about it. I'm free. I ain't got no title. I can do me. I'm living life, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? But how a motherfucker play you. Damn, why you ain't pull up last night? When you been, you know this like, you know, because the person you in your situation shit, that's like your main bitch. You know what I'm talking about? Like, you know what I'm talking about? So it's like, why you ain't pull up? Why you ain't answer when off the bat? And then you thinking like, I thought we was free. You know what I'm talking about? But we so nice, you know, as nigga, we fuck with it, you know, oh my bad, baby. You know what I'm talking about? I was just whop the bam in there, you know what I'm talking about? So now you lying like you in a whole relationship.
Yeah.
You done played yourself. Now that's why it's weak, bro, because it's like I can't even keep it 100 with you like, bitch, we ain't in no relationship with you. Stop playing with me. Fuck you talking about?
Can't you just set it up to where you can keep it 100 though?
Man,
You can.
That's what I'm saying.
You can't. Hey, now I'm gonna tell you like this. Look, I did the single shit. I had a female, I played all the way, like, I had my little females I was fucking with, but I had one, she got everything.
Yeah.
She got 98%. I ain't gonna say I kept 100 with her. You know what I'm talking about? But 98%, she getting everything. I'm thinking like, yeah, no, she playing. She doing her role. One night she had to really, like, understand, females gonna play her like they players. They the new players. They oh yeah, I'm a player off the bam. I'm good. You got a girl. Oh, okay, yeah. Boy, had to put her in a player situation. You know what I'm talking about? And she failed, bro. She failed. She was at my little crib, I'm just, like, I ain't talked to this bitch in a little second. Pulled up, you know, I just broke on my bitch. I'm like, hey, shit, what up? Well, bam. She come over. I had to, I ain't gonna stop. I broke on my bitch, but I ended up get right back with her. The bitch was over the phone, and she like, yeah, you know, we good. I'm gonna pull up. I'm like, nah, I ain't even be there. She pull up anyway. So now my little bitch, I'm like, hey, you know what I'm talking about? We player. We just really fucking and shit. You know what I'm talking about? Shit, you gotta go, baby. You know what I'm talking about? Off the bell. Oh, this bitch, I bet she gone. But bitch get outside. My other bitch come in. Now this bitch downstairs calling Mario, out the bed, ooh. Come out, she done scratched some shit on my car, all type of shit, bro.
Oh yeah,
yeah, bro. The bitch went crazy. I talked to her months later, and now she feeling bad. She like, oh yeah, you know, my bad. Like she a rip, like, bitch, you ain't no player, bitch. You can't play me no more. Like, I'm tired. Like, yeah, bro, but you know I talked to her because I really wanted to see what was on her bird. You know what I'm talking about?
That'd been last that bitch up her.
Hey, for real, because it's like, now I'm finna see what the fuck I'm finna get from, but like, I had to see what was on her bird, like, because you playing player the whole time, though.
And then getting because it's a choice when it came down to it.
Yeah, bro. bro.
She wasn't changed.
She when it come down to it,
she wasn't
she a female in her feelings, bro. All these bitches gonna be in their feelings. So while you playing situationship with these bitches,
Situationship is just
that shit. What's name? Tell a bitch, look, if it's a title, it's a title. If it's not, don't even ask me shit.
That shit is a setup.
Yeah, it's a setup.
Situationship is just so they can get in good with you. But as soon as you do something they don't like, they gonna remind you, nigga, this is a relationship.
Wow.
We did a relationship and we was like, all right, that ain't working. We can just fuck with each other. That shit kept going. You get what I'm saying?
That's how the situationships happen.
So let me tell you something. As long as you fucking with somebody, feelings are gonna grow. No matter what.
Yeah.
If you fucking with somebody, they giving you all of them. You giving them all of you. Y'all gonna grow. It's like I don't give a fuck what the situation may be, but you gonna feel for that person, and you're not gonna want that person to be with nobody else.
I peep that shit though. On some I be at work. I got time. You know what I'm saying? Talk to motherfucker like I be on the phone talking to motherfucker. I look up. I'm on the phone with your ass 2-3 years.
He never answer the phone, so he's always on the phone.
I don't. But at the same time though, like. I be on the phone 2-3 hours with motherfucking type of shit. Like every other day, they be like,
you done lock that motherfucker in and shit, but y'all don't got no
now.
titles though.
Shit.
You know what I'm talking about?
What's going on? Shit.
Crazy.
But you don't think that shit mentally. I'm just like, shit, I'm just, passing time.
Yeah.
When you free, I'm free. Like, let's talk.
Yeah.
But motherfuckers be like, yeah, shit.
They locking that shit in on
locking
their
that
side.
shit in, hell yeah.
They like, yeah.
You giving effort. And shit.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about?
I ain't giving that effort. I was like, I just got some free time.
You a cool motherfucker to talk to. You know what I'm saying? The conversation be working.
Monday through Wednesday, you locked in. Like
You
on
put-
Thursday, you like
On her side, you putting in effort. Girl, he
Friday, what you was on?
Hey, motherfucker told me like I'm part of your daily like routine shit now because we talk every day. I was like, shit, you damn near is shit. Like,
damn, you get to really thinking like, damn.
yeah, you get closer, but you talk to motherfucker so much. You like, shit, I know everybody, but your family and shit. Like,
I swear.
hey, I'm cousin Pete now. Shit.
I ain't gonna lie. That my mama told me a nigga name was my Uncle Pete. Like, I'll never forget that. She was cheating on my daddy with a nigga name. The nigga name wasn't Pete at all, but she was like, yeah, this cousin Pete. And she just laughed so hard.
Oh, no.
Yeah, listen.
Jesus.
Let's get into it deep. I ain't gonna lie, I love my mama. You know what I'm saying? But, hey, she told me the nigga name was Cousin Pete.
Don't you do that.
And she laughed about it.
Damn.
Hey.
Like that shit just flew over his head. Watch this.
And then the crazy thing is, she lost me. She lost me for a whole day. She went to go kick it with Cousin Pete. And she dropped me off with his son. Left me at a court with this nigga's son, bro. Now, this is a true story.
How the fuck you get lost then?
So she dropped me off at the... No, let me tell you. She dropped me off at the basketball court. He was hooping with his friends. She was like... His daddy told him, like, hey, we finna leave him with you. And we be back. They did whatever they did. I was sitting on the bench. The nigga was out on the court playing basketball. I look up, nobody on the court anymore. You know, when you a kid, you just be in your own little world. Like,
You just
it's like if EJ playing on his iPad or he doing something, he just looking around. I looked up, nobody was on the fucking court. I was walking around wandering by myself. I met some teenagers and I was like, I can't find my mommy. I'm looking for my mommy. They was like, you good, little nigga? Come with us. I was with these niggas from sun up to sundown.
Damn.
Crazy.
My mother found me in the alley. These niggas was smoking weed. I was just kicking it with these niggas. They was smoking weed, and she put up like, "Oh my God, baby, I've been looking for you. Okay?" And honestly, the first thing she said was, "Don't tell your daddy."